Good. Hi guys. It has been a hot minute since I filmed an actual talking YouTube video. I think it's been 4 months since I did my last book video, and I did that ASMR thing a while ago, but that barely counts, but anyway, I'm here to do something completely different from what my last stuff was. So if you, I don't even know if this is my target audience, I don't know how many of you that follow me are up with this sort of stuff, but if you are like me, you enjoy D&D, watching, playing, whatever. Cut to the chase, Critical Role started their new campaign last week, and what I'm deciding that I want to do is to make videos about each episode on the week that it comes out, or sort of before the next episode comes out, because the next episode will be out on the 28th. I'm filming this on the 26th because I've been busy in scripts and stuff, but I'm wanting to always upload this video before the next one comes out, so that's kind of the plan. Don't know how long this will last. I might literally do one and be like, I don't have the time for this, but I think it'd be a fun thing to do, and it's a fun way to get me back into making YouTube videos again, because as much as I'm very out of practice, clearly, I really enjoy making YouTube videos for you lot and for myself, so it's nice to have a reason to do it again, because I've not been reading enough to make reading wrap-ups and stuff. But yeah, this is just a kind of the first episode of campaign 3. Holy heck, what's that about? I think there are mild spoilers for campaign 1 and 2, but not huge ones. Well, no, they kind of are spoilers. I haven't seen the first 2 campaigns all the way through. I've seen maybe 10 or so episodes of each, because I got into Critrole at a really bad time, so right now I'm catching up as well as watching the new campaign, so it's a weird thing. So there's a couple that I know are spoilers for each campaign, and I'm sorry about that. But other than that, if I spoil you, it is fully accidental, and I don't realise it's a spoiler for a previous series, because I do not know enough about the past campaigns to be able to, spoil you for them, and if I do, it's not on purpose, so I guess big spoilers. But anyway, I'm just going to get onto it. I have notes over here because it has been that long since I've made a video. So when I'm going to talk to you about the first impressions of the characters first, so in order. So obviously spoilers for this episode and for Critrole campaign 3. So first, Imogen. This woman owns my heart. She's just so lovely. She's just such a sweet Southern belle. I wasn't expecting, that was an awful accent, but I wasn't expecting Laura to go that way with her character. I'm really curious about her telekinesis stuff and kind of the way, because I understand mechanically what that means, but I would love to know if she has any sort of backstory relating to that kind of stuff. Because she seems so sweet and nice and lovely, which means there's gonna be something going on in the background there, probably. There has to be some sort of, not necessarily angst, but I would love to hear about her backstory. Yeah, I just feel like it'll unlock stuff, but I love her. I think she's so lovely. That's pretty much all my thoughts on her, actually. She is, I loved all the characters. She's the one I kind of have the least to say about, to be honest. It's just because she's quite a chill, unassuming character, so I'm really curious about her backstory, but we don't know enough for me to be able to talk about it yet. Then we have Laudna, who, I love her. She's so fucking cute. I love characters when they have this juxtaposition. So obviously she's super spooky and scary and vaguely attractive, but that's relative. Super spooky, scary, evil stuff. But then when you speak to her, she's the sweetest motherfucker on the planet. That scene when she was trying to be fun scary with the children. Oh, ripped my heart into pieces, because she's I don't kids fun scary, and Imogen's no, you're just scary, and she's am I? It's very, bless her wee heart. I love her. I think she's so cool. I feel like she's gonna just be a wholesome character, but again, Want to know about her backstory. I'm so curious. I also think that Imogen and Laudna should be girlfriends, but that's just maybe wives. But you know, that's just me. So after we got the start from Laudna and Imogen, where they come into the town, we have Ashton, who I also really enjoy. Ashton is a character that it's again Taliesin making life for cosplayers hell because of the sheer design of the character, but the design is so cool. Like, I love his design, and I love the way that they look, and the crystal and the skull thing. It's all very fucking cool. What else do I have to say? Yeah, I'm so interested in like his history and their past, and like how they came to be where they are, and how they came to meet their friend. What else do I have to say before I get onto that? Nothing. I would love to be friends with Ashton. I want to meet that motherfucker and like go out for drinks. That sounds great. Yeah, but anyway, their friend, Fresh Cut Grass. Sam Riegel is a man who just gives everyone a whiplash consistently. It's wonderful. Like, the character of Fresh Cut Grass is brilliant. Fucking iconic. Like, they're just such a cute wee character. Like, Smiley Day, dear. Oh, good sweet summer child. That's so wholesome. The line about all of the automatons being, well, firstly, I'm so excited for it to be an automaton, but also all the automatons being like favorite smells. And I'm trying to remember, I can't remember what the other ones were, but he was like, I'm fresh cut grass. This is like gasoline or whatever. I can't remember the smells that they said. And there was pussy, and everyone just lost it. Brilliant. Sam Riegel, comedic genius. That was like so early into the episode too, and everyone just lost their shit. Like, that's brilliant. That's fantastic. But I am genuinely super excited for them to be an automaton. Like, it's very exciting. I also fear for the day that a character named Fresh Cut Grass makes me feel genuine emotion, because I know it will happen. Like, Fresh Cut Grass is gonna make me cry at some point. I'm not excited about that, because I'm gonna have to be like, yeah, Fresh Cut Grass, that motherfucker's the one that made me cry. Oh, also, they both use he, they pronouns. Super funky. Like, that's so cool. I'm glad that they have multiple they pronoun users in the group. And then after that, we have Dorian, Fern, and Orym again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I nearly screamed when I watched that when I was watching it the first time. When it was like, when Matt went, and welcome, and can I ask, Ashley, can I ask them, and when he said Robbie, I was just like, and Robbie to come and sit down, and I was like, Robbie Damon? Like, it just, I lost my shit. It's so exciting. I knew we were going to hear about EXU eventually. Did not think it would be in the third campaign. I'm so excited. A lot of people have a lot of backlash and bad things to say. I simply don't care. Here are my thoughts. I'm so excited to see Robbie again. I fell in love with his style as someone playing D&D when he did AXU. I think the way he plays Dorian is fucking brilliant. Even if he is just a guest, which is kind of upsetting. I would love for him to be long term, to be honest, because I think he's fantastic, but he's also a busy person. Dorian was my favourite in EXU. I relate to Dorian quite a bit, actually. Like, he's my favourite. I think he's brilliant. I just think he's fantastic. Like, the whole bard, but also shy, like, super insecure thing, and, like, I don't know. I think also Dorian's design, because I've never talked about EXU in here. Dorian's design, impeccable. I just hope we get more backstory for him, because I want to know the history. I didn't know that he grew, like, I'm genuinely, I don't know where I thought he was from, but I didn't think he was from the continent they're on now. So that's interesting. Fern Marquette is what I was thinking of. I didn't think he was from Marquette. I don't know where I thought he was, but I didn't think it was Marquette. Fern, I'm so excited to see Fern again. Fern's so fun. It seems like Ashley has a great time playing Fern because she's just an agent of chaos. She's fantastic. She's so much fun, and Mister's back, which is brilliant. I love Mister. I think Ashley has a great time playing her. And Orem. Oh, I love Orem. People had a lot of bad things to say about Liam playing Orem in EXU and saying that he was kind of a laid back, kind of sit at the back, doesn't do anything character. I, one, don't think that's true. And two, think, yes, he's less of a, like, out there and super, like, he's not like Caleb was or anything. Like, there's not a lot of comedy in Orem. But I think he's really fits for that group of people. I think they kind of need a kind of control in that group, because there's a lot of people that do not know, like, a lot of the people there just do not know what they're doing. So that's fun. It's nice to have a control of, like, okay, this guy is kind of slightly smart. He's not the most intelligent, but what are his options, you know? I think he's good as a control. I think he's a fun sit-back character, and I think that was kind of what Liam was going for. I think he kind of just wanted to enjoy it, to be honest. But yeah, that's my thoughts on them. I'm just very excited to see everyone from EXU again. And also, this is very much a long shot. I'm not expecting it. It would be really cool if Dariax turned up again then, because Dariax was played as a PC by Matt. But if Matt's DMing, that means he could potentially maybe turn up. That would be very funky if he did. Oof, that'd be very cool if he did. Again, long shot. Don't expect it at all. I don't know how he would fit into the story. It would just be lovely to see Dariax again, because I loved him. Right. And then finally we have Bertrand Bell, okay, as far as I'm aware, I wrote down Bertrand Russell in my notes, which is really funny because Bertrand Russell is a philosopher. Anyway, because Bertrand Bell, as far as I know, he was a character in a one shot is it Search for Grog? But I haven't seen it, so I have no context with this character. All I thought when he turned up was Travis Willingham's playing a gilf this series. I mean, okay, like that's a choice that they made. I mean, you're the CEO, we can't really argue with you. You're playing a gilf. Okay. He just seems really funky. Like, he seems like a very funky character, but I also don't know that he doesn't seem like a permanent PC to me. Might just be me, but I feel like, I don't know, it kind of seems like a character they need for plot reasons, and so Travis wanted to play, like, he doesn't seem like his like first choice permanent player character, so I don't know. Maybe he is, and maybe I'm completely misinterpreting that, but it kind of seems like he's just there for a hot minute. But anyway, actual thoughts about the actual episode. I have lots of them, but I cannot articulate most of them. Most of them are just excited noises and exclamation marks. But specific things. The choice that Matt made to have them have their first battle mid-episode 1 with animated furniture and knives and... Matthew Mercer, what is your plan? Because that is not... I know I said I haven't watched a lot of, like, all of Critrole. I have played plenty of D&D, and I have watched a lot of people play D&D. That's not commonplace, especially not for these types of shows, especially not for Critrole. Like, what are you on? What is your plan, my good sir? I mean, it was a really good way to bring them all together at the start and not just have them do their separate stories for a while, but animated tables and knives and dagger. Like, okay, you're the DM, you're doing a good job. I'm just very confused. All of the shenanigans. There were so many shenanigans in the first episode. The stuff with the elephant man's earring, both Fern taking it from him and then Ashton stealing it from Fern. Brilliant. That's fantastic. It was so funny. Them playing cards with Fern, like trying to get the cards for him and all that stuff. Also very fun. Like, it was a very fun time. And Dorian, oh my goodness, when Dorian was trying to play in the tavern, brilliant, so brilliant. Like, and when the other musician came up and gave him pity money, that's just fantastic. Very realistic. Like, D&D is a fantasy game, and obviously it would have to be pulled up to date. I absolutely have been that person before, where I'm like, I'm so sorry, mate, Godspeed, and like giving money, like, yeah, been there. Bless his heart, honestly. That was so funny. That's kind of all of my concrete thoughts. I just want to learn about all of them. I really want to know about Orm's backstory, because obviously we know that he has history with the Mighty Nine a little bit. I think, or no, sorry, he has history within other campaigns. Like, I can't say words. I want to know the context for Orm's history. I want to know so badly. Like, I'm just so interested. But I'm so interested in all of them. Like, it's just, I want to know so badly. We've got some of Fern's stuff. I want to know so much more about Orm and Dorian. I could not give less of a fuck about Bertrand Bell, to be honest with you. Really don't care very much. Like, he's a funky character. Travis Willingham playing a gilf is something. He seems like a boring guy. Famous last word. He's going to be super interesting now that I've said that. But I'm so curious about Laudna and Imogen's history and like how they met, because they just said that like oh, we just met a couple of years ago and got on well and now we're adventuring together. I'm like, sure, that can happen, but I want to know where and why, and like why what they're doing is their objective, like why they've decided they want to go to this library or whatever it is called. My brain's just stopped working so badly. Like, I'm so curious as to, because we don't really know. They said like information, but that's really vague. I want to know why, and I want to know so much. I'm so curious about Fresh Cut Grass's history and why the women who made him, like, I want to know about all that, and I want to know about Ashton too. I just think he's such a funky character. I'm so curious about his backstory. But yeah, no, they're all very interesting. I mostly want to learn about Dorian and how him growing up in being from Marquette kind of comes into all this. But yeah, that's kind of all my thoughts. That's kind of all I have to say. Just from the first episode. If you are a fellow critter, which is what critrole fans call themselves, in case you aren't and are watching this for some reason, and want to talk about it in the comments, please do. I would love to talk with people about the first episode. It's very exciting to be at the start of a new story as it's happening. Because I was too busy like in my Dan and Phil phase when campaigns 1 and 2 started. Like, I was busy like watching Voltron and doing various other things. But to be part of this as it starts is wonderful, and it's very much a joyous thing for me. And it's so exciting to be part of it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please talk to me in the comments about it. I'm so excited. If you liked it, you know what to do. Please remember to drink your water, eat your vegetables, and peace out, I guess.